Hey everybody, it's Maymay and my trusty sidekick.
Oh, Vinny's here.
One day
I
somebody
try to figure out some way else to say that, but it just, it's kind of tradition.
else will say, "How old is old Vinny?"
Dirt.
Old as dirt. Come on, Vin, you're not old as dirt, right?
Well, I guess maybe it's some dirt.
It depends on what dirt you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right, can you see the chat? I think I've got everything working right. Is that even possible? How's that possible to be 12:01 and everything's working right? Hello, everybody. If this is your first time here, this is our weekly live show where I and my trusty sidekick, who is also my husband, Vinny, get together and I craft while he chats with you guys. That's how it works.
Yeah.
And today, I'm really excited about this. First off, y'all know I'm all about these Gina Marie dies. We were able to get these in the store. I love, love, love them. Gina is a sweetheart, and I just love these dies. They're incredible. And the best part is the price is amazing. So, what does that say? Oh, I used to quilt. I thought that said I used to quit professionally. Like I used to be a professional quitter.
I like that.
That's funny. I took my glasses off, so y'all know what that means. Me and comments are not friends when my glasses are off. But I love these dies. And on there, I'm going to see if I can pull the picture up. Hang on just a second. So look at this for a second. Then talk to my friends for a second.
Hey, friends.
They're just my friends, by the way, not yours. Yeah. Obviously.
Clearly.
Obviously.
Clearly. I don't know. I think they kind of like old Vinny.
Well, you can be deceived. I'm looking for this picture.
Are you seriously saying that?
Chat it up there, dude.
Christina wants us to pray for her husband. He is in surgery right now.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
She's watching us from the waiting room. Hey, I tell you what, I hope y'all don't mind, but I wanted to pray for Christina's husband right this second.
Do it.
You all right with that?
I'm perfectly fine with
it.
Hey,
God, I just come to you today, and I thank you for freedom. I thank you for the we have the ability to just call out to you and to talk to you. So God, today I just come out to you on behalf of Christina's husband, God, who's in surgery right now. And I know, God, that you can touch those physicians, those surgeons that are working with him. And God, that you can guide their hands to do everything just right. So God, I pray that you will intervene and that you will be in that situation. I pray that you will comfort Christina as she anxiously waits for her husband to get out of surgery. And God, then I just ask that you would just bless and give a speedy recovery to him and that he'll be able to get back to doing the things that hubby does. And we praise you and thank you for all of it in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you for letting us pray for that, Christina, for you and your husband. Have I lost comments? Oh, I hope not. Okay.
No, see that big one right there? I like Vinny very much. Very much. She even said it twice. You're so wrong.
That's just my response today. I just realized I did something, and you're going to laugh at me. But anyway.
They're going to start going poor Vinny here pretty quick.
Oh,
you don't quit that.
I'm going to stop. Okay, look at this. This die. Speak, Amy. Put your mouth move. Okay.
Hey, at least you're not saying three-peat over and again.
You kept saying say the word feet. Free Pete.
I could not say the word feet for nothing today.
This picture on Gina Marie's website is the reason I wanted to make this. I wanted to play with this die. Look how gorgeous, done in the solid white. That's just cut with white paper. This was done by, looks like a design team member for her, and I want to give her credit. AJ Bodine is her name. And she is, oh, cute, Rutabaga Designs. .blogspot. That's cute. Anyway, this is what inspired me to want to play with this today. And look, I just realized I did the stupidest thing. Let me show you like this. Look how gorgeous this poinsettia is. Like this poinsettia die. This is Gina Marie's poinsettia die. And I think it's the same one I'm using, or it might be the small one. But look how gorgeous that is, right? So I thought, I want to play with that poinsettia die too. Well, I didn't do such a good job. But you know why? Look what I did. That's the background. That's the leaves. And I put it up front. This is supposed to be my poinsettia petals. So I did it backwards. So if you get this poinsettia die, this is the petals. For some reason, I thought that was the leaves. So it comes in 3 pieces. This is your base, and this is your petals, and this is your center. It's adorable. It's super affordable, and I should have paid attention because hers is gorgeous, and mine was kind of lackluster, and now I know why. The leaves are gorgeous. Look under there. Beautiful. Anyway, let's talk about this real quick. I know the replay people are like, would you please get started? I cut this die out. We're going to cut it in just a second. I'm going to do it a little different because I think I'm going to film this process as a video for you guys because this takes a little more than the live show can handle. But I cut this out and I embossed this piece. So that gold you see back there is gold embossing, which I think is gorgeous. And then having that white laid in there, this reminds me of like a stained glass window. I think it's incredible. But today I thought it'd be fun if we did this together. What if we used this paper pad, which I'm loving, and we pulled out 4 papers from here, and we made a fall quilt. I think it'd look really cool. I want to see what it looks like. So why do I need 4? Let me show you the die. I want to use my open one. What I decided to do, let me get my little pokey tool. I want these pieces here, these outer pieces, to be one pattern. Then I want these guys in here to be 2 different patterns. So that's 3 pages. I want this one to be a 4th pattern inside of here. And actually I'm going to need 5 because I need like the outer piece. So I need 5 colors, okay? That sounds scary, but I promise it's not. Just watch what's going to happen. This piece out here, the one that I gold embossed, that's going to be the, like my solid color. So let's find a solid color in here real quick.
We did have a question from Deborah asking, would the Gina Marie dies be in Tennessee?
We're doing our darndest. We have some to bring, and as long as they don't sell out, which I don't think they will be in Tennessee. I'm thinking this solid orange would be pretty for that. So then it matches everything on the die. And I'm just going to play and see what happens. You know, how many of your, like, some of you guys may still quilt, but my grandmother quilted. And so we would go to like the fabric shop, and my favorite thing in the world was to pick out quilt patterns. Like the fabric, this is a great one for our quilt. And also, if you're looking for a way to use 6x6 papers, this is great because the patterns are typically smaller in 6x6, and it works out really, really good for getting cute quilts, if that makes sense. Let's find another pattern we can mix in. I think we need a plaid. Oh, this would be cute too. Oh, this one definitely. Let's use this one. So there's that guy. And then let's use this plaid. I like this one. So there's that one. So that's 4. I need 1 more page. And let's see. This reminds me of a quilt my grandma made. Let's use it. Just because it reminds me. All right. Now, we're going to have to cut this several times. I better not put that there because it will fall. We're going to have to cut this several times. But I'm going to run it through. Well, I take that back. I was going to do like 2 at a time. But this die in particular is pretty thick. So I'm going to have to run this through 5 times. So that means we're going to have some chatting time. So if you guys have a question about anything, if you will put it in capital letters, we'll answer as I die cut. Let's talk about what die cutting is first really quick. This is a Cricut Cuttlebug. It's the one I use. I love it. This one, by the way, I think people are asking, we have this in the store, and we have the Gina Marie dies in the store. So you can go check these out, okay? They should be a lot. We just got a new restock in, so there should be several in there for you guys to pick up. So,
I think we even got some new ones too, didn't we?
We did, and we have some more on order too, but they were back ordered, but they're coming. All right, A plate, magnetic plate, B plate. The Cricut uses the A plate, the B plates, etc., etc. This guy, I'm just going to place on here. This is another beauty of using 6x6 paper. I don't have to cut anything down. I'm glad you asked how big this die is. It is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 cut. Okay, the metal die is 4x4, but the piece on the inside is 3 7/8 by 3 7/8. Ask me how I know that. We're going to need a piece that size in a minute.
I'm guessing you already measured it.
I have already measured it because I had to have one for a base. All right, let me tell you what I'm doing because I don't want anybody to go, oh, you're wasting paper. I know. I would normally pull this to one side or the other and cut in a corner so I don't waste as much paper. But my issue today is I'm using some really warped plates, which I know I need to flatten out, and I do know how to do that. I just, I'm lazy, and I work around it, so that's what I do. Now, we're going to move this out of the way every time. Let me tell you why. I'm going to want to get all these pieces and keep them to themselves, okay? Because we're going to mix all this up. So I'm going to slide this off if I can. Oh, that worked out good. Let's hope they all do. I'm going to slide all these pieces over here because remember, we're going to mix this guy up, okay? So let's go to the next one. Let's do a different one here. Put that guy in. Put this guy in. And let's do another one. All right. Slide it through.
Polly asked about Vinny's Vittles. When is Vinny's Vittles coming back? Very soon. A week from Saturday.
Oh gosh, that is really soon.
Yep.
That is really
First
soon.
Saturday in September. Which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually September the 1st.
Move this out of the way.
Is that a question? Cricut, yeah, Cricut has a magnetic plate.
They do. They have this one and they have the extended one as well. So if you want the longer one, you can get it. And I have a video on my channel showing you how to use them with this because there's a way I do it versus the way I think they kind of teach you to do it, but I do mine a little bit different. I think I do. They may do it the same way, but I think I did one step different. So I bet Tamitha will find that video for you before I could. Actually, last night she and I were kind of racing and I found a link first. I was like really surprised. But there is a video and then you can purchase it using my coupon code on Cricut. My coupon code is Maymay Made It. All one word. Maymay Made It. So if you want to use the coupon code, you can use that. And I think I have a link in the bottom of that video if you want to use it.
Now, everybody's asking, or several people have asked, how do you flatten your plates?
There's lots of different ways to do it. Some people put them in like the oven and kind of heat them up for just a minute or two, or some people just put them, put like hot towels on them. There's all different ways, but putting a little heat on them, and some people put them in the microwave. I think I may be telling you wrong, but as long as you can kind of heat them a little bit, they're plastic. So if you heat them and then kind of put something heavy on them, they'll flatten back out. Another thing you can do if you live in the South, here's a good tip for you guys. You live in the South and you go to work in the morning, you take your plates with you. Just put them in your car on the dash, and then at lunchtime, go out there and get them, and then put like a heavy book on them or something heavy on them to kind of keep them flat, and you'll be surprised what the southern heat can do to help you out. But that's pretty much it. There are videos all over YouTube on doing that. All over the place. Ugh. Okay. One more to go. I'm getting my workout today. Did you know crafting could be a workout?
I'm shocked at how many people ask the same question.
What
How
question?
do you flatten the plate?
Well, because everybody
lots
has
and lots of questions, lots of repeats.
Everybody has the same issue with it.
Now, this paper pack you're using, it is
Celebrate Autumn 6x6.
Celebrate Autumn 6x6.
It's beautiful and I love it. All right, one more. We're going to do the orange. And run this one through.
Okay, Harriet asked a question that I don't know how to answer, so I'm gonna just say it. She says, your thoughts on using self-healing mat instead of plastic cutting mats in the machine?
I don't get good cuts with my dies. I had somebody tell me that one time that, well, a lot of people think I do my sandwich wrong for my die machine, but they don't realize that I'm using a magnetic cutting plate. So a lot of people will try to tell me, you know, to do this, etc. And then some people tell me about the self-healing situation, but I get a better cut. I mean, it makes sense because dies are metal. They're, okay, if you've never seen one of these are not blades. Like I can touch it and it's not going to cut me, but it needs a hard surface and pressure to make it cut. So when you take the pressure away, what you really get is embossing. And there's a lot of people who do embossing with just these kind of dies. This does a stitch line. But some, like the Doris dies, but you can do it with this too. You can run it through with your squishy mats. I call them squishy mats. That's what I call them. And you can get an embossed effect. But you know what else I say? It's just paper. Try it. You know, I really do. That's my theory all the time.
Paper.
It's just paper. And if you think it'll work, try it. Never, ever, ever think you can't. I mean, it's paper.
Pam said in Texas, they just walk outside with them and they just melt back the right way.
Amen, sister. We were in Texas in July. Woohoo, y'all. Y'all can just run them outside, sit them on the hood of the car, and bring them back in 3 minutes.
Yeah, 30 seconds or so.
Here's the magnetic cutting plate. A lot of people don't realize I'm using it. And I get that because if I don't say it, it looks like I'm doing it wrong because I'll go A plate, B plate, B plate. Okay.
Interesting. Anne is curious to know if you can make a card. It's a Maymay challenge, she says, with using no dies or stamps. All your work.
Oh, yes. Now, listen. I have videos on my channel that I love, and it's called Let the Paper Do the Work. I'm big on that. If you've watched me for any length of time, you'll know I will let the paper do the work all the time. All the time. I love buying pattern paper packs. They're like my addiction. I love pattern paper. And I cannot tell you how many times. As a matter of fact, I think I have a Christmas series where I let the paper do the work. Or I know I did at least one card that way. But I've done other ones. I love that. I love it. Now, let me tell you what I just did and why. This is a 3 7/8 by 3 7/8 piece of cardstock. And I need that to be my base because we're going to glue this guy to this base. Now, I do not have any, and we don't have any in store. We need to get some. But there's a very thin adhesive sheet that you can get. The one I'm thinking of in particular is made by Ken Oliver. And I want to say it's called Stick It. You guys can correct me. I know you know what it's called. I know you guys use it. You can put the sticky on these before you cut them, and then you'll just peel that off and you've made yourself a sticker. But I'm going to use my art glitter glue just because I didn't have any of that sticky. The sticky tape, the full sheets of sticky tape we have is a little too sticky for something this delicate. It's really made for, in my opinion, more industrial work like mini albums and things like that. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue, which works. So,
Darlene asked when will we have art glitter glue back in stock?
We just put some in yesterday.
I was going to say, I thought art glitter glue just came back in yesterday. So check and see. It may be there now. Sorry you missed it on Saturday.
Did it come in Saturday?
No, but she just said that she wanted to buy some after the sale.
Oh.
But she went to buy some on Saturday and there was not any left.
The sale is what happened. I guarantee you. So, all right. I'm gluing this orange piece directly down. Y'all, I got shakes today. It's a shaky day. That. I do. I have the shakes today. Some days I do. Some days are not as bad. I always have the shakes. But some days, look at that. That's gorgeous by itself.
That is pretty daggone cute.
That's exactly right, Jill. You beat me to the punch. I was going to say that in a little bit. But that's okay. You can be smart.
Chris asked about Christmas paper.
Oh, gosh. I hope it's here. We have some boxes that haven't been opened. Is there any in there by chance?
Well, I was going to tell you that I think it has shipped or is about to ship.
Yay, I'm excited. Okay, let me figure out.
I've had it on order ever since it first showed up where we could order it, but it's just now coming in. So.
Okay, so let me tell y'all something. At this point, I can play with this like a puzzle and put this anywhere I want to, right? I kind of wanted to see what it would look like by doing it the way I had in my brain. So I think I'll just go with that. And what I was going to do is these diamond pieces, I was going to make them all the same pattern. So Vinny.
Yes.
Which pattern would you choose to be in these diamond pieces? And I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip. I don't think I would do this one because of the orange background. Okay, good.
If it was me, I would go dark.
With this one?
Yes.
I like it. So we're going to do this one. And what'll happen is we're going to glue these everywhere they fit. Okay? So what I did, when I did my first one a while ago with the white paper, I put my glue in here and didn't put it all the way to the little edge. And when you press this down, it will kind of squirt out to the edges and get it sealed down. Now, here's the thing about this. With the paper, you want to make sure that you put right side up. With this, it's pretty easy, okay? But if you're not careful, like on my white one, let me show y'all. You wouldn't have noticed it. But this one, I put down upside down. And so some of the paper from underneath stuck to it, and I used my mono sand eraser to kind of get some of it off. And had I thought about it, I could have turned it down and covered it with the flour, but it's all right. It's no big deal. I don't think anybody would notice it unless I showed them. So just make sure you're putting them down the right way if you're using single-sided paper. Any questions? I can't see, so I don't want to.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to read them as they come through, but okay. Somebody said, Ron said she just liked the orange and white, but I mean, those two colors are just nasty together anyway, so.
I am an Auburn fan, and I like the orange and white as well. I do have a question for you guys. Do you think this would be cute? I don't know why I thought this. Maybe somebody can try it for me and tell me. I thought it'd be cute if you kind of treated this like a. I don't do spooky cards. Y'all know that. But what if you put little eyeballs in the white, like, like little ghost eyes? I don't know why that stuck into my head like that would work. I don't know if it would or not.
Weird to me.
I don't know if it would work or not, but maybe somebody could try it. Maybe like each one of these was like a little ghost head. I think it would be cute. I don't know. I could be wrong. That leaf is going to go upward. I think it's pretty. I should have probably put it down so it would be falling. But when this is finished, y'all, it's going to be gorgeous. Gorgeous. Trust me. Oh my gosh. I always make saying like silly voices. You ever notice that?
How am I supposed to answer that question
without
incriminating myself?
Have you noticed it?
Yes.
Okay. I noticed it because now that I have Jordan doing editing for me, he'll get the footage and he'll go edit. And then he'll go, okay, it's ready for you to watch. And I'll watch it and be like, I'm so embarrassed Jordan had to listen to that. And I'm like, that's who I am though, right? It is. It's who I am. So I'll be who I be. Is that fair?
Well, he has to edit me with Vinny's Vittles, and
That's
I know
pretty bad.
That's a shocker to his system.
Isn't that pretty?
But you would be proud of me. Yesterday.
Uh-oh, did you see what Kat said? I stopped to read so I could look. Do you see it?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Kat. I really meant that for the people that's in the state just north of me. But that color really is more Texas orange than it is Tennessee orange. So I could probably live with Texas orange at least better than Tennessee orange.
Oh my goodness.
Y'all know it's almost college football season,
yeah,
right?
We're not looking forward to it. This is a crafting channel.
It is the greatest time of year.
Is it though?
I mean, the greatest.
Is it though?
Yes, it's fall, college football.
I agree, fall is the
hunting,
greatest time of year.
Dove hunting.
The greatest time of year.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, all coming.
Sylvia says, can we watch bloopers one day? I don't think you could watch my bloopers because mostly what I do when I make a blooper.
Poor Ron. She said, Kate, Vinny is referring to sports of some sort.
That's exactly right.
She said, I just love orange.
Here's why you probably won't get. Let me do a blooper.
Hush your mouth, Tamitha. She done started on me. Well, I started on her technically, I guess. I should have said that.
Let me do a blooper like I would do. This is how I do it. I'll be filming along. Everything's going great. And I do something wrong and I go, oh, crap, I didn't mean to do that. I just whisper. Like it changes anything. Like I'll just be filming along. And instead of, that's why my bloopers aren't funny. Because I don't like go, I don't stop and like, I don't know. I just whisper. So all the blooper footage would be all in a whisper.
Yeah. Mine's usually not whispering. I'm usually throwing things. But
that
I was
is
saying,
not true.
You would have been so proud of me because I did the exit in one take and I did the intro in a take and a half.
What? That's because I wasn't in the room.
Because you wasn't in the room to mess
I know,
me up.
and you. Oh, right.
Oh, wait.
You always like, come in here and help me. Come in here. And I'm like, you don't need me.
I want you to help me because I'm always afraid I'm going to say something that you're going to say I can't say.
If y'all don't know, Vince has a channel, and his channel is Vinny's Vittles. And when he films, he's always like, I want you in here. Hey, let's ask them their opinion of what we're talking about doing. What we've been talking about. Let's see what they think. So on Vince's channel.
You know we've been talking about a lot of stuff, so you're going to have to refresh my memory.
So on Vince's videos, he does really good in this kind of setting where we're chatting back and forth, but he doesn't do so good like in filming. You know how I can kind of just talk over what I'm doing? Like I can keep going and like right now I can keep working and talk. He struggles with that. So we were thinking, okay, where's the plaid going? Does the plaid need to go here or does the plaid need to be the tiny dots?
I would say the tiny dots.
So it doesn't overwhelm?
Yeah. The new editor, his name is Jordan, and he will be at Made It Con. So all of you that get to come to Made It Con will get to meet him. And he's actually a guest tester in our video, in my Vinny's Vittles video that we did this week. So
we've been thinking that it might help Vince. Oh, I've made a mistake. Well, I'm going to take that out real quick before it dries because I'm not sure about that. I'm going to do a test run.
You know our glitter glue dries quick.
I know. I took it out real quick. I'm
not sure how you got it out of there that fast.
I want to see something. There's that plaid. It doesn't look bad. Those match too much. Nope, I'm making a change. I'm going to flip this guy over and use this a green. Yep. I think that's going to be pretty. Let me make sure I have enough. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I'm sure I do because I have that many left, right? But I don't do math, so this is how I check. Anyway, we were thinking it might be cool if like I had a seat at the bar while he was cooking and we chatted while he cooked in his video, because that helps him to keep a conversation going. Does that make sense? Is that fair to say it that way?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I'm one of those people that really struggle to multitask. And so when I'm doing something, I have to concentrate on what I'm doing, and I forget to talk while I'm doing it.
Mm-hmm. So we were thinking, but I don't want to do it if I would be distracting. So
I don't think you'd be distracting.
So we want your opinion on that. 2, 4, 6. Why do I only have 8?
2, 4, 6, 8.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong, Ben?
I don't know.
I should be able to get them all out of this. Am I not seeing them?
Well, now, Sylvia, I will have to say that I do not have stage fright. I don't mind being the center of attention.
He can't do 2 things at once.
I just can't do 2 things at once.
Oh, I want to use the brown. Okay, we're cool. We're good. I'm going to use these brown ones. I just forgot this one was even sitting here. What was I thinking? What was I thinking, Barn? No, I used the brown. What's wrong with my brain then? How
Janet says you only need 8.
How come? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Look what I was doing. I was going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, there's a blooper for you.
Everybody says you only need 8.
Thank you, everyone.
Somebody said you counted twice.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Well, I have to do it this way. Won't matter. I am turning this one upside down, but it won't matter because you can't really see the stitches on there anyway. The green is better. I think it is.
They said you counted the middle section twice.
I did. Thank you. I just, there's your blooper for today. Well, that's one of them. The rest of them I haven't filmed. I've had plenty of them. Today, I've just had a day in the craft room where I really thought today's video would be so bad because everything I touched fell, or like I dropped dye pieces in the floor, couldn't find them. Then I was putting together that white quilt that I did with the embossing and I couldn't find all the pieces for it. I was just like, this is not going to go well. This is going to be a rough one today. I got to speed up. We got a crafter after show to do.
Oh, yeah. You're almost out of your 30 minutes.
Well, I set myself a little extra time today because I knew this would take a little longer. But we don't have a super long crafter after show. We do have some stuff, though. I didn't realize we had that much to show.
Yeah, we have a few new things to show.
Yep.
A few new things.
All right. I'm going to try to hurry a little bit. I love how this is looking. I love it. By the way, we have more than just this quilt. There's another quilt, and I have 2 more coming. Y'all just wait. Just wait. Just wait. Just wait. I got one coming that y'all are going to freak out over. I'm just warning you.
Kate says it's because of the guy thing. That women are better at multitasking, and she thinks a bar side chat while Vinny cooks his victuals is a great idea.
Okay, next question. Do you have to see me, or can I just be over to the side? Because that means we have to set up a different camera angle, and Jordan can do that. He's perfectly capable of that, but I kind of didn't want to have to do that if we didn't have to.
And I did have one person volunteer to drive down from Georgia to be a guest tester.
Well, come on. Come on. We've
Ruth
had somebody here before, haven't we?
You carry the jewel picker.
I don't, but I've been thinking about getting it. I don't like that in there. I'm taking it out, and I got to do it quick. Where's my pokey tool?
Right here in my hand.
Oh, my gosh. I panicked, Ben. I don't like it. I'm going to turn it over and use the other side because I like the other side.
Okay.
And now I'm going to have to use that one, but fortunately, it didn't mess up too bad. I have been thinking about getting that. Y'all want me to get that? Hey, if you are here while he's cooking sometime and you want to be a taste tester, let me tell you guys something real quick. If you come visit us, we've had lots of visitors this summer, a lot of visitors this summer, haven't we? If you come visit us, here's the rule. You can see any room you want to see. Like you can tour and visit and all that kind of stuff. But we're not big on asking because we don't want it to seem like we expect you to want a tour. Does that make sense? So if you ever come here, the rule is you can see it, just tell us you want to. Like if you want to see the craft room or whatever, just tell us what you want to experience. Because sometimes it's like, it seems rude to me to go, do you want a tour?
Well, I mean, you don't want to come across vain.
Yeah, but I love for people to. I want to make sure when you come, you know, if you're gonna go all the way down here, if you're gonna drive all the way down here, you need to have an experience. I think. So, oh, and I was telling y'all we have some more of these quilt shapes in the store, and we also have more coming. And just wait on the ones coming; they're so pretty. I'm just waiting every day. I keep saying, "Is that in? Is that in?"
Okay, somebody says they're trying to order from the store, but not getting the discount.
You got to make sure you're signed in, because that's the way. Oh, I don't want that piece, but I got to use that piece. That's the way the store knows that you're a club member. And if that's not working, give Amber a call, and she will make sure everything's working correctly on this end and get you all worked out. The phone number's on the website, by the way. So, but make sure you're signed in. That's usually the issue. And I do it all the time. I'll be like, Amanda, this discount's not showing. And she's like, are you signed in? I'm like, no.
Oh, my Lord, Jerry Reed's coming to see us in October.
What? The Jerry Reed?
Well, yeah.
Right our there, Jerry Reed.
She said, or he, I should have said.
Our Jerry Reed. That's the one that counts.
Our Jerry Reed is coming.
Okay. See? I've lost a piece. There he is. This is so gorgeous.
Robin, we are, I'm going to say 2.5, 3 hours from Gulf Shores.
Oh, not bad from Gulf Shores. Not bad.
Straight up 65.
Don't you want a quilt that looks like this on your bed? What does this say? Put a sign that says, oh, that's a good idea. But then it seems like we're telling people. Does it? Is it just me? Yeah. Look how beautiful this is. Do you love that? I love that.
It's very cool.
I love how southern that is. I really do. This just takes me back to my grandma's quilts. I love it. Now, here's what we got to hit. Not we, but you guys have already figured this out by now. I can make 5 more. You see? By doing that, I can then make 5 more. And I can do them while I sit here super easy. And, you know, I'll have enough for 5 card fronts. So isn't that easy to do? And you get to use all these papers that are so pretty. You can make 5 cards that quick. Just don't lose your pieces. And what I would do is, like, you know, I've shown you before to use like little plastic cups or, you know, Dixie cups or something like that you use in your craft room that you don't throw away. So you're not wasting them. You know, they're not like you're just using a plastic cup and tossing it. You use it and then you reuse it and you reuse it. So I would put all these in little plastic cups and I would make the rest of them. And how cute, right? I love this. Oh, got a place for a camper to be set up while I visit? No, but there's a campground like not even 6 miles down the road. 4 miles down the road. It's even quiltier if you... Oh, let's do that. Let's see what it looks like. I got a couple minutes. Okay. Okay, let me slide this stuff off to the side. We need an embossing folder. You want to talk amongst yourselves?
Well.
Maybe this one? Let me see. It's even quiltier. I love that. It's quiltier if you emboss it.
Brenda, it depends on what part of Birmingham you are in, but we are 45 minutes south of Birmingham. Maybe not quite that far.
It has to be the quilt one, right? It has to be this one. Do you think? Let me just see what happens. It's just paper and glue and time. I missed a spot. Someone says I missed a spot.
I don't see no holes.
I think that may look like a hole. Is that the one we're looking at? Because that one's mostly white. Because I used the other side of it. It was probably that one. All right, let's run this through. Did you hear me say it's just paper and time and effort? Yeah. Let's just see what happens. All right. Cut-o bug. Cut-o bug.
Good Lord. Helen's flying from England. She wants to know if there's a bed and breakfast close to us.
There is, Helen. Is it breakfast? It's bed. There is a place. Remember the lady came in here. Something Junction. Call us or send an email to info at maymaymadeit.com. And there is a place. I know she has a house. I don't know if it's a bed and breakfast. The name of the campground. What is the name of the campground I live? Yeah, Polly. I think you guys stayed. No, you didn't stay here. You stayed in a different city, didn't they? They didn't stay in Clayton. This one is called, this one's Peach Park, you know, because we're a peach place. And then there's more of them pretty close. There's one not very far. It's in, No, she didn't stay at the one that I like so much in Wetumpka that's on the water. She didn't stay in that one, did she?
I don't remember. I just remember it was in Wetumpka.
There it is. Petticoat Junction. Is that the name of it?
That's a TV show.
I know, but is that? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Oh my. It is even quiltier. That sounds like the slogan for toilet paper. It's even quiltier. Come on, Ben. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's even quiltier. Look at that. It's cute. I'll show you the back. So there's the pattern that you can see on the white side. It's going to be hard to see. I might need to change my camera focus. I think I do. I'm going to hold that for a second. So you can see this one. Oh, good idea. Ron uses cleaned out jars. And then there's the back side. Here's the front. It's really pretty. I like it. I don't know that I like it better embossed. What do you think, Vince?
I think it looks pretty cool.
I think it's cool too, but I don't know if I like it better. Maybe if I'd done one pattern and not the quilt, but I don't know. It's still very cute. All right, let's head to the Crafter After Show. If you guys don't know what that is, the Crafter After Show is where we show you new product that's in the store, but even better, we show you things that you guys have made and sent to us. And cards that you might be donating to our card ministry. And so many cool things. So I'm going to reset here, and we're going to turn right back on to the Crafter After Show. And to see it, all you need to do, we already have it. I'm going to let Tamitha link it for you guys here in the chat. But we already have it all set up for you, so you can just go right over to it. It is very quilty. I agree. Yay, Emily. Make sure when you make them, you share your projects with us. This is super cool. If you go to our website, you can go to our customer gallery, and you can share your projects with us that you're doing, and we can see it and get lots of inspiration. So we love it. Thank you, Tanya. You guys, please thumbs up our video. Puffy dimensional stuff over it. I like that. Sure, Janet. I'm just giving Tamitha a second to put the link in for you guys. And we'll see you guys over on the Crafter After Show. We do that every Thursday. We do the live show. And I'm saying this like there's a lot of new people, because I did a live stream on Facebook yesterday, and there were a lot of people who'd never been there before. So I wanted to make sure that we told them how to get here. And I thought if they come here and watch this, they might need to know. All right, there's the Crafter After link. So you guys click on that, start chatting, and we'll see you in just a minute or two.
Bye, guys.
Bye.